Hello and welcome, friends. Welcome to another ink review. Today I have for you a German product from Faber-Castell, and we are going to talk about this beautiful product, the Faber-Castell fountain pen ink, pink, erasable, the 30 milliliters bottle. As a matter of fact, yes, I believe yes on this one. I have the price. So, guys, this bottle cost in my country 12 lays. This means approximately 2.44 euros or 2.97 US dollars. And you can see it comes in this cardboard box. We have Faber-Castell AG Stein, Germany, and the website fabercastell.com. A sample of the color of this particular ink. In different languages, we can see on the back fountain pen ink, pink, erasable. This is, I believe, it's a fabric code, a code bar on the back. It says that we have a pink erasable ink. And let me proceed to opening it. No leaflet in the box. It just comes like this. It states that we have erasable ink. We have a nice little pink ink written on the label. Faber-Castell since 1761. And that's it. The bottle has engraved or highlighted Germany 30 milliliters, and we will check it out in a few moments. You notice that I have a second ink bottle, so I love this ink bottle under 2.5 euros or under $3. It's quite an affordable ink, so I make some experiments combining different types of inks, and for this pink ink I added a little few drops of this Parker Quick ink. So this is a much more darker shade color than the pink one, and you will see that the pink becomes like a little purple. You will see when I do the writing sample. So consider this as a custom made ink, a homemade ink. I think that some of you combine the colors of different ink producers, and I think this is great because you can obtain a really nice shade of ink. We will test both of them, but I will start with the original, of course. I am using the same method as I did when I reviewed the Mont Blanc ink. So I've prepared this time 7 fountain pens, great fountain pens from my collection, and I tried to remain with the same original 6, but I added a new one, a Centro pen with a flexible nib. I think you'll enjoy the way that it writes. So I have prepared the tissue and a glass of water, because you know that the last times I just used them dipped. Some of them have little problems with the mechanism. I've just noticed, guys, that I left one important fountain pen, and I have it fortunately right here, the Omas fountain pen. Yes, I realized that all of the fountain pens were working. I will take it right now. So here it is, this one. And I will add it to the bunch of the fountain pens. And now we can see we have 3, 6, 7, 8. So we'll have 8 different samples. And remember, guys, on each and every fountain pen we will have the original pink and the, let's say, custom made dark pink, which is a shade of purple. You will see what I'm talking about. So let me prepare them. As a matter of fact, you can see the difference between them in this lighting. So this is a much more lighter and this is a darker shade of pink, you will see. So first of all, I will open them both and put this cap here and this cap here. So remember guys, this is the original pink on the right, and on the left we will have the darker pink. Okay, let's put the caps to their original bottles. I will start this writing sample with the Shepherd fountain pen. Yes, this is a flat top with this lifetime warranty, this white dot. A wonderful celluloid made in America in 1928 approximately. It is a lever filler, but what I'm really trying to show you is the beautiful gold nib. So guys, we will choose this beautiful gold nib, a 14 karat gold nib. I believe it's an F nib and it's quite a stiff nib. So let me see. Yes, guys, so before I will start the proper writing sample, I think that I need to change the angle of the camera, so I will be back in a few moments. Okay, guys, I just return. So, simply dip it in ink. This is the Faber-Castell ink, and just remove the excess ink. Okay, I will try to write with it as large as I can, but maybe a little zoom will be appropriate. Okay, so guys, the first one is a Shepherd. Let me see if I can zoom on it. Okay, a Shepherd flat top, lifetime warranty, lifetime, from, I'm sorry, it doesn't want to focus. Yes, from 1928. Okay, let me see how juicy it is. Quite a nice little juice. Let me do some. Okay, no flex to it, no flex. And let me see if I can reverse write with it. Reverse writing, and the reverse writing is good. It does a good job. Okay, and now I will write about the famous fox. So the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. Okay, guys, now I will, let me show you what I will do. I will clean it in water. Okay, now I will take the tissue. Okay, and now I will use the other type, the darker homemade pink, and you will see it's definitely a purple. Okay, for this let me give you another little zoom. Okay, and I will write just above it, so Shepherd flat top, lifetime, the year is 1928. Okay, right above it, let me see how juicy it is. Yes, you can see. Let me also do a little line variance. You can see no flex. A reverse writing, reverse. And I'm sorry guys, just before I will do the fox, let me dip it again in ink. So I will write right above it, the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. So you can see maybe a signature will be appropriate. Review. Okay, so this is it with the first Shepherd fountain pen. Let me put it aside. Now guys, I have for you a beautiful, beautiful Omas Extra, the cylindrical version, a celluloid fountain pen made in 1932 Italy. It's simply wonderful. But what I want to show you is its beautiful, beautiful nib. Just look at it. I suppose it's also a F-nib with a little bit of flex. So the same procedure, guys. Let me show you. I will dip it first in the original Faber-Castell ink. I will remove the ink, and now I will write here. Let me give you another zoom for you to clearly see. So this too is Omas. Let me zoom. Omas Extra from 1932 with a beautiful, beautiful 14 karat nib. Okay. Let me show you first of all how juicy it is. Quite juicy. Let me show you the line variant. So we have a semi-flexible nib. Let me show you if I can reverse write with it. Reverse writing, it's a no in my opinion. No significant ink flow. And let me do a signature review. Quite nice. Now I will tell you about the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. You can see, guys. Now again I will repeat the procedure. So clean it in water, a little bit of tissue, and now I will dip it in the other darker type of ink. So the same procedure, guys. Just above it I will write Omas. You can see the difference. Omas Extra 1932. Okay, another test of the juicy. Yes, the juicy nib. Okay, the same semi-flexible nib. Reverse writing, why not? Let me try again. Reverse writing and a little signature. And now let me write about the quick brown fox that jumps over the lazy dog. So you can definitely see a difference between the two types of ink when I write with this nib, the Omas nib. The same thing, maybe a little bit of tea. I will let him here. Now I will move on to the next fountain pen. This is a beautiful Schoneken 111 Extra, a wonderful celluloid made in Bonn, Germany in 1953. It has a beautiful, beautiful nib. And you can judge by the tip of it. We have a double broad oblique nib, a 14 karat nib, a wonderful, wonderful nib. The same procedure, guys. First of all, I will dip it in the original ink. I will remove the excess of the ink. Now I will put it on paper. So the pen number 3. We have a beautiful Schoneken Extra 111. Okay. Quite a juicy one. A little bit of flex to it, so semi-flex. Okay, let me try the reverse writing. Reverse. I can't say it does a great job. And a signature. Now I will tell you about the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog, as you can see. Now I repeat the procedure. I will simply clean it, and now we will move on to the darker ink. Remove the excess of the ink, and the same thing. So Shoneken extra 111, quite a juicy nib. You can see the semi-flexible nib. Reverse writing, reverse, no, it doesn't have a good inflow. Review, some kind of a signature. And now the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. And there you have it, guys. This is the Shoneken. Now we will move on to a beautiful fountain pen made in Bohemia or Czechoslovakia in the early 1950s, a model called Barclay, which has a wonderful 14 karat gold nib. And let me show you the beautiful 14 karat. This is a repeat anniversary nib. We will see how it performs. And yes, guys, we will start with the original Faber-Castell ink. Let me, okay, remove the excess. So number 4, we have, let me give you a little zoom. We have a Centro pen. I'm sorry, I think I have a little bit of excess of ink. Yes, Centro pen, a Barclay model. It is made of solid silver, and if I'm not mistaken, A35 solid silver. Okay, let me show you how juicy this nib is. Now let's do a little line variance. Quite nice. A semi-flexible, I will call it. Semi-flexible. Let me try to do reverse writing. Yes, it's possible, the reverse writing, although it scratches a little bit. And let me show you a signature. Quite nice. And now I will tell you about the quick. Let me show you a little zoom. Yes, the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. Okay, now I will repeat the same procedure. Slightly clean up of the nib. I will take now the darker shade of pink, and after I will give you a little zoom. Let me write. Okay, I have another excess of ink. I'm sorry, guys. Maybe now I will dip it again and remove all the excess of ink. And for the first time, let me remove this stain, this ink stain, as good as I can. Okay, now I am ready for the other shades. So we have Centro pen, Barclay, solid silver, 835. Another test of the juiciness, another line variation, another reverse, you can see it scratches, and a signature. Now I will tell you about the quick brown fox that jumps over the lazy dog. So this was the center pen, guys. I will put it aside. Now I have a popular model, a Lamy 2000. We have the same procedure. I won't show it on camera anymore. So first of all, it's the original Faber-Castell. Okay, so this is number 5. I have Lamy 2000. This is a fountain pen made in 1969, one of the earliest version. I remember to you guys that the first variant was launched in 1967. Let me see how juicy it is. Quite a juicy nib. Let me do a little line variance. No, I won't call it a flexible nib. Let me reverse right with it. So reverse. I don't think it's really possible. And why not? Let me do a signature with it. Review. Quite nice. Now I will tell you about the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. If you have the appearance that this fountain pen has a low ink flow, this is because it's a hooded nib and the feed is rather hidden. Let me give you a little zoom. And when I do only the deep soaking it in ink, yes, it will write like this. Let me clean it. Now I move on to the darker shade. Okay. I will write just here Lamy. You can see the difference. Lamy 2000, 1969 model. Another test of the juice. You can see. Now, yes, let me see. Reverse. This time it works. And a little signature. And let me tell you now about the quick. Sorry, it doesn't want to focus. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. And this is the way the Lamy 2000 writes. Now we move on and we move to a Pelikan fountain pen, the first series of Souvron fountain pen, M800 of course. This beautiful fountain pen features a two-colored, two-toned nib, a 14-karat broad nib, and the same procedures, guys. First with the original Faber-Castell. So this is 6. Remember, guys, we have a broad nib, so it will write quite broad. Pelikan, Souvron, M800. It almost looks like a red one, but I assure you it is the Faber-Castell pink. Okay, let me do a little line variance. No. A reverse writing. Yes, it's possible, the reverse writing. And the signature. Okay, and now let me tell you about the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. Now I will clean it, yes, in water, and I will dip it in the darker pink, and I will write right here. So Pelikan, Souvron, M800. Another test of the juiciness, you can see. Now line variance, reverse writing, reverse, okay, a signature. I'm sorry, you didn't saw that, but now you can see it. Maybe I should zoom out. Yes. So now let me tell you about the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. So guys, this was the M800 with the 14 karat gold nib. Now we will move on to another M800, but this time a modern version, which was produced between 2003 and 2010. And I say that because of this logo, which was changed by Pelican only in 2010. But this time we have also a two-tone nib, but an 18 karat 750 M nib. So we will have an M nib. First of all, the original one, and here I have number 7. So I have here a Pelican. Okay. Souverain M800. This time an M nib. And this model comes from this period. Okay. Let me see how juicy it is. Some line variance. Okay. The reverse writing. Reverse. It is possible. And it makes it an extra fine, I believe. Yes, an EF nib. Okay. And a signature. Okay. Now let me tell you about the quick. I'm sorry, guys. Let me change. Okay. The quick. Let me give you a little zoom. Okay. Yes, that's it. So the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. Okay, this was with the original pink, and now let's try to use the darker pink. So we have Pelican, Souverain. Okay, an M nib. Let me see here the juiciness. Yes, little line variances. Reverse extra fine, and a nice little signature. And now guys, okay, I hope it will focus. Please focus. Okay, yes, the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. You can see the difference between them. And now guys, I have reached the end of this ink review, and we will use for the end of the ink review a beautiful Mont Blanc Legrand 146 Solitaire, the duo version. It has this beautiful 9 to 5 silver cap, and fortunate enough we have the sticker. We know it's an M nib. So I will open it. I will leave the cap here. First of all, we will use the original Faber-Castell pink ink, and yes, I have the last writing sample, the 8. We have a Mont Blanc 146, a Solitaire Duet with a silver cap. Okay, let me show you the juiciness. Quite a juicy nib. This will be a no flex nib. By the way, guys, I'm sorry. It has a beautiful nib, and I didn't show it to you. An 18 karat M nib. Okay, let me now tell you about the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. You can see it almost looks like a red ink, but I assure you it's a Faber-Castell pink ink. And now I will use the darker ink. So, the same Mont Blanc 146, a solitaire Douai with a silver cap, the same juicy test, quite juicy. Okay, I didn't do a signature, but I will do it now. Review, quite nice. And the reverse writing, let me see. No, the reverse, no, it scratches and has no ink flow, so no reverse writing. And now let me tell you about the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. So this was it, guys. This is the whole writing sample, and I hope you've enjoyed it. I'm sorry it took so long. This is the beautiful Faber-Castell ink, and those are the different shades of the same ink. And why not? Let me give you a little zoom. So you can see that depending on the nibs you are using, you can find some nice little color variations. Of course, the main theme is that you can see the difference between the original pink one and, let's say, the contaminated sample. In each I added a few drops of blue darker ink, in this case a Parker Quick ink. And it shows the fact that using different fountain pens you can get different aspects. So look at the M800 with the broad nib and same M800 with the M nib. Of course this is a 14 karat nib and this is an 18 karat nib. But just look at the difference between the same series made by the same producer. Of course a different nib. And just look at the 146 solitaire duo silver cap, which transformed this pink one in almost a red color. Interesting to analyze them. And I hope, guys, that you will forgive me about the long time it took this video, but I find this very interesting. So I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you will buy the Faber-Castell ink because it's quite cheap, so under $3 American, 30 milliliters. And why not? At this price, you can do your own combination of different inks and see what you can manage to discover and find your own tastes. Thank you guys for your time. I wish you to have a wonderful day wherever you are. If you've enjoyed this ink review, please subscribe to my channel to support my activity. I will see you again at the next episode. Till then, bye bye and God bless.